Hello everyone, welcome to another bike review on my channel. The guys up here where I live fairly close, about an hour and a half from, at Eurosports BMW in Asheville, North Carolina. I live in the Tri-Cities area in Tennessee. So they have several BMW bikes and KTM bikes that you can demo ride for an hour or so. A little bit longer, a little bit shorter, just depends on how busy they are. But these folks are nice enough to lend me today this 2016 BMW 1200rt. And I've been riding this bike now for about 15 or 20 minutes, and this bike actually blows my mind on how smooth it is, and especially how comfortable it is. It's got more electronic stuff than I really know how to figure out, but I'm sure once you read the manual, all that stuff, it seems fairly easy once you read the manual. It'll be fairly easy to figure out. This color here is kind of it's classy, but they have a blue and a silver one that's really pretty. And anyways, guys, to give you all a quick walk around before I get on the bike. Special thanks to the guys at Euro Power Sports in Asheville, North Carolina, for letting me test ride this awesome bike today. We'll get on it and buzz down the Blue Ridge Parkway a little more. I didn't really take a route to get on the interstate or nothing like that because, I've only rode this only makes about the fourth bike I've ridden. So not too comfortable with bikes I'm not used to. So just kind of up and down the city streets a little bit, about 45, 50 mile an hour. I'm just trying to get used to it. So we'll try to get this thing out of the parking lot. And I tell you what, for a big bike, this bike fully fueled weighs 604 pounds. And I myself have a 07 Yamaha Z6, and this bike by far handles just as good, if not better, than my bike for such a big bike. It is crazy how good it handles. Clutch really lets out really late, really similar to my bike. But thought I'd give y'all a little quick ride review of this thing. I'm sure you faithful BMW people know on how amazing this motorcycle is. My only gripe that I can say about it is in the dead of summer, because it does have such a big fairing and stuff like that, in the dead of summer, you're absolutely gonna sweat to death. But, that's to be expected with a bike like this that blocks that much wind and stuff for more touring comfort and all-day rideability. And I can tell you now, we're only riding this bike about 15 minutes or so. It would be no problem to do it. This motor's a little different than my four-cylinder on my bike. It does have a little bit of a vibration to it, but it's not anything uncomfortable. You just know the motor's running, so to speak. But I mean, as far as like direction change, like I'm just pressing weight on my heels, not even moving my legs or my torso or anything, and that's what the bike's doing. It's crazy. But I have no doubt that this bike, up on the interstate and stuff, will be absolutely ridiculous. I have played with some of the stuff. That's why y'all may see on the screen the radio trying to get to work compared to my Sena SMH10. I didn't have it in pair mode or anything, and I've only set mine up just for my helmet and this Sena Prism action camera I'm filming this with. So I don't really know how to pair and unpair stuff real well. So I just said screw it. I'll ride the bike. It does have speakers on it, and that's what I was playing with back there in that parking lot. But everything I come to says speaker off, like I'm hitting the wrong button. But when you hit another button, the speaker comes on, just like right now. I don't know if y'all can tell on the display. It shows the Bluetooth is on, but I hit unpair all to try to get the speakers to work, and it didn't work. So whatever. All in all, still fun to ride this bike. It's amazing on how smooth it is. Like right now we're doing 50 miles an hour. Of course, I am speeding a little bit, yes, but just comparison. But 50 miles an hour, 6th gear, nothing. I mean, absolutely feels like you're doing 20 miles an hour. It's ridiculous. Even with a little bit of engine vibration, but it is absolutely crazy. Now, this right here, I played with this a while ago in traffic just to see, and it's immediately when you raise that windshield up about halfway, I can literally hear the motor running, and this is a completely stock exhaust on this brand new bike. It is ridiculous on how smooth it is. A couple guys out enjoying the parkway. Get about right here, start getting a little bit, you get down, and you get some wind on you for back roads. But I have no doubt that on the interstate, this thing would just be a mile muncher. It is a phenomenal bike. If I had the money, I would buy one today. I'm not kidding. First impressions, brakes are really, really strong. Motor, I haven't really got on it real hard, but it seems to go. I mean, that was 40 miles an hour, fourth gear, half throttle, and it just picks up like crazy. And the tail lever suspension that everybody praves about, or whatever, like even right there at full throttle, at fairly low RPM, it does rise a little bit, but it's not. I don't think it rises nowhere near as much as a conventional bike with conventional front forks and all that stuff. Right now, I have it in normal mode as far as the suspension setting goes with one rider, because I am a fairly lightweight person. I only weigh about 180 pounds, so there's no really need to put it in 2-up, put it more preload on it. I haven't put it in soft yet, but I can tell you that in normal, it just, like all these little road perfections, you barely even feel it. It's crazy. Under braking, like everybody prays about the tail lever suspension, I mean, it barely dives at all. It is a really good suspension setup, works very well. I think that was Ultra Glide, maybe? Not quite sure. Sorry guys, if I didn't get the bike right. Spider there, having fun. But yeah, I mean, this is just, it's a fantastic bike. It really is. I figured it'd be good I've read probably 15 interviews just online and stuff from not only professional motorcycle riders for motorcycle.com and stuff like that. I figured it would be a good bike, but not this good. I myself am 5 feet 10 inches tall with a 32-inch inseam. The gentleman up here at the dealer did put on the lowest seat height for me, and I can't quite flat-foot it. It's about 3/4 of my feet touching, but the center of the gravity this bike has been extremely low. It doesn't feel that heavy at all. Like even back there moving out of parking space, it feels as light as my FC6, which weighs 450 pounds, and it's a 604 cylinder. Every bit as light as that, if not more. Where it wears its weight so low, because this is in a Boxer Pose twin, and the motor's down real low, but But I mean, I cannot say enough good things about this motorcycle. It is ridiculous on how good of a bike it is. It's absolutely insane. I can't seem to get it back on the screen where it shows the miles an hour, because I'm used to kind of a digital speedometer like my bike, so having to reach for a needle and see how fast I'm going is a little bit weird, but whatever. Got an old scooter with flip-flops on. Oh wow. Anyways, but guys, if for any of you people who might be interested in test riding this bike, I don't know if all BMW dealers do it, but the gentleman there at Eurosports in Asheville, North Carolina, told me that that all the ones that he knows of in the North Carolina area, if you have a dealer within a couple hours driving distance of you, like me, have one, then go up and take a test ride. I mean, you may not like it, you may not, you may absolutely fall in love with it like I have today. It has been an absolute pleasure riding this bike. Not that I don't love my motorcycle, by no means, but in the future, maybe several years from now, I might try to do a little more touring, do a little more instead of just day trips, some weekend trips, several hundred miles away, 600-700 miles away. And this bike, for that intended purpose, what it's made for, not only is it wonderful on these back roads, but it just, I guarantee you, out on the interstate, you said cruise, this thing has cruise and heated seat, heated handlebar grips, heated passenger back seat. They have their own little switch there by their top part of their thigh to cut that on and off as they wish. But all these big RTs are already set up for the trunk thing, where you can snap it down on there and it fits right on there and stuff, with no brackets, no nothing, to just quick on and off, just like the saddlebags. And you do that, puts you a few days luggage with you for you and your passenger. If you pack kind of light, I'm sure you might be able to fit enough for two people, and just the saddlebags alone. But yeah, this thing is just a wonderful bike. If any of y'all have a dealer in your area, like I said, who allows demo rides as long as you have a motorcycle endorsement, like the one I rode this from today, I highly recommend you go ride one. It is just, it is an incredible bike. I'm absolutely blown away right now. I'm just almost speechless. But, you know, the motor really has good torque, usable power everywhere. It doesn't really seem to carry much gear. It does have a little bit more chug vibration down low, like that right there is 2,000 RPMs, but it just kind of like a tractor, just goes on. And, you know, like once you get up, say above 3,500 to 3,000, you know, 3,500, 4,000, it really likes that. I haven't really got it up much past that just because it's not mine. I'm not used to it, and, you know, that's just how I am. I take care of my equipment even at home. My bike personally redlines at 13,000, and I bet you very rarely just goes above 10 just because, you know, I just try to take care of my stuff and make it last. Not that my bike won't handle that, just it's the way I ride it. Because I kind of, you know, my bike's capable of doing, you know, 150, 140 miles an hour, but I just don't ride it that way. But this bike right here, guys, I'm telling you, if you have the chance to go ride one, you will not be disappointed, I promise you. Anyways, guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this riding this bike, and gotta have this bike to dealer back in the next 15 or 20 minutes. So thanks y'all guys for watching. I'm now on my channel on my first review of my bike. I checked the other day, have like 1,150 views. Thanks for all the people who watched it. Give me a thumbs up or a comment if you like this test ride as well. Keep my channel going. I do this for not only myself, but, you know, to have proof I rode it and things to look in the past, and just general fun and enjoying motorcycles like all you guys do. Alright guys, we'll catch y'all in the next video. See ya.